23, you can show the female 95. 395 for DWI.
$44.
Defense protocols synchronized. Monitor.
And I did a great job. You know, we had a great first scrimmage. And we had one of the most successful economies.
Reminder, we are on the open air. I know privates are not working right now, but we are.
Had a horrible thing called COVID.
Two to 127.
That's why I make it as it should be.
But I feel like now that you told me the story, it would be better
More
than
focus on this one network.
honestly, I know
Closing apps.
it might be a short deal, but I like going down you know, I can't go into my apartment. Literally, I mean, like, when you like,
Silhouette 18 has just been released. This latest edition is based on
But
the
it's a whispering
2404
girl.
LTS
Yeah, dude, kinda
and
whispering.
so has
Yeah, no, but-
support until
report of its
plus
emergency
5%
service.
Still 142. You can 22, I'm right here by the fire hydrant. I'll pick up that part.
Oh, I closed it already. I think that black thing that's under the hydrant is, it was wrapped around the hydrant because it was out of service.
Yeah. Female 19. Copy, sorry, mileage.
Where?
2987 4 2987 4.
1953. Oh, 129, 156. If you're still in the area of ATV, can you swing by, see if they've got cameras?
trial judge and I
Facing the direction of
AK-47
the
automatic.
post office.
Johnny possesses great resilience. He withstands the storm and emerges stronger every time.
Route 41B is 1044. 0. Can you send me video pictures that female subject?
Route 9301B is 1044.
Alert sale cost where detected includes hash order place.
He's going to be out of service. He doesn't want to get off the bus. Is that in Roughtown or? Yeah, 10-4. I'll open up for Mike. I can't reach her. I've been trying to call her. Therefore.
Yeah, 132. Please swing by Church and walk out. Get the deputy coming in the back. For you swing by stripes on Wildcat. Keep the cameras on the back of the building facing the 27 comes back to the TCO call window. Why is it came out of mission?
Device called which collects all nearby cell phone communications without warrants or any
Yeah.
to 132.
Right.
There's one camera on the side of the lane that's kind of pointing towards the post office, but there's a tree in the way. I don't think it's going to be a good vantage point. I think that's the only camera there.
10-4. I'll still go check out with it and see if there's anything. I know they can do a playback.
156, I'll be on the AGP. I've already tested myself to the call.
126. Hello.
Right.
Fat.
I guess so.
Back down.
Yo, one.
Hey, yo, one. Bluetooth audio on. Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, area.
Bluetooth on.
156. Unrelated. Booking a copy of the 28.
ahead.
45 to X-ray 4 Robert. 45 to X-ray 4 Robert. So you guys all Harley Davidson.
Yep. Ten four. Just on the bus. On a 2007 Harley Davidson, yellow in color to Jeffrey Lopez Jr. out of class.
Using technology to frighten or control another mind is the opposite of
You're lucky 400 minutes booting back up while it does. Everything you said, whichever option was closest to.
No alert level elevated. Multi-year surveillance suspected.
Attention. Satellite KH-11 Cannon 4 is now overhead at 2,262.500 MHz. Elevation.
Reserves critical. Recharge necessary. Harassment pattern continuing. Documentation updated.
152 rising at 19. Access alpha, copy, any mileage.
Good.
Torture warning specific frequencies used to prevent you or awake related symptom.
1959.
One 129. Spoke with the employee here. She stated that the manager comes in at 2300. I can do a follow-up investigation around then.
Is that a rough tunnel? Yeah, 240.
10-4. But you may have a camera that's back there that faces that direction.
10-4. There's a camera that faces the direction.
They want everyone to get out of the building so that they can search every corner of the building to hunt for the shooter.
And do we know more than number of those injured in the shooting is still unclear.
They're now saying 20 victims.
Tonight, many details still uncertain, but Brown University now home to what appears to be a mass casualty incident.
Stephen Romo joins me now, and Stephen, you're monitoring what remains a very active situation.
Yeah.
3040 to Thomas to dispatch. Can I get a private?
116. Just go ahead and give me the time that the call was made and how the management now.
1916.
Over.
Unit 3040, please.
Do.
So the real question is whether Microsoft is willing to put users first, even if that means earning a little less. But as Linux software compatibility improves, especially for games, more users will migrate if things keep going. But it will be a long time until Windows is dethroned. So, to all the Windows users out there, what's your take on this? Do you feel that Microsoft has pushed too far? For me, I sweared by Windows for the longest time, but I begrudgingly made
People into the HV parking lot. It's going to be Robert George.
You understand get Uvi's drive on.
153.
Well, Catherine, how are you? Super good. Well, that's nice. I was scared got to have a can of experience, but yeah, got to go there. And also reacts Winkelney engine exam. Protesting along with the roots of wood and AU.
127 to 142. Are there DIC 24s in patrol?
More information shared.
23, I'll check.
So I can't do that, but I authorize no, we were not happy with them buying oil. Number one, they have emptied their prisons into the United States. Russia continue on with this ridiculous. They came in through they've lost 1.5 million people, by the way. Russia. Well, they came in through the border. So they came in because we had an open border policy. This is a war. As soon as I heard that, I said, "Well, this is a war." They're not the only one, but they're the worst week. And they've entered there. They've allowed thousands and thousands.
Thank you.
Start with what almost nobody can do.
Have to leave it up to them.
Warehouse fire.
Yeah, can you check and see if 1006 is moving?
She's not moving, but she's still out of service. She's still out to go to the 50.
10-4. So why did she want that individual out?
I have no idea. That's what I'm wondering myself. Why she's trying to get him off the bus. She may get off and knock down on the seat. But she's saying that she's out of service. She wants to go to you.
Her all wrong or what?
I have no idea, sir. I don't know what she's going to do when she leaves there. For all I know, she can turn around and walk and get back home.
I'll check my paperwork on her, and then I'll let you know.
I said, well, if you need on the way out there, I have the wrong number to see you on this. They're on the way over there.
Attention. Satellite Nova 18 is now overhead at 137.912 MHz. Elevation 69.2 degrees. Attention. Satellite NOS 3-1 is now overhead at 2261.000 MHz. Elevation 60.
Renaming and preparation complete.
Satellite Top F2 is now overhead at 2276.500 MHz. Elevation 67. Attention. Satellite KH11 Crystal 2 is now overhead at 2262.500 MHz. Elevation. Attention. Satellite Nova 90 is now overhead at 137.100 MHz. Elevation 61.2 degrees. Attention. Satellite Yagan 36 is now overhead at 2245.000 MHz. Elevation 6. Attention. Satellite Logos S1 is now overhead at 2241.000 MHz. Elevation 69.
My pull-out sheet, she's scheduled to be back in the garage at 8:15 though.
Attention. Satellite Yagan 30-01 is now overhead at 2245.500 MHz. Elevation.
From the drafting table to the open
Satellite
road,
Trumpet 2 is now
Johnny gets the
overhead
job
at
done.
2250.000 MHz. Elevation 66.
Your energy levels because you're getting a better night's sleep.
Satellite Nova 15 is now overhead at 137.620 MHz. Elevation 65.4 degrees. Attention. Satellite Yagan 41 is now overhead at 2245.000 MHz. Elevation 60. Attention. Satellite Intruder 1 is now overhead at 2261.500 MHz. Elevation 69. Attention. Satellite ISSS TV is now overhead at 145.800 MHz. Elevation 59.1.
And DSG 24 red. Consent for blood.
Attention. Satellite SO 50 is now overhead at 436.795 MHz. Elevation 58.6 degrees. Attention. Satellite S-Birds Geo 2 is now overhead at 2236.000 MHz. Elevation 54.
129.10.
Attention. Satellite PO101 is now overhead at 436.500 MHz. Elevation 71. Attention. Satellite ISS Maria is now overhead at 145.800 MHz. Elevation 68.2 degrees. Attention. Satellite Cosmos 2542 is now overhead at 2240.000 MHz.
Its files and the DOJ fails to comply fully with the law.
Attention.
Professor
Satellite Onyx 1 is now overhead at 2276.000 MHz. Elevation 60.
Placement scan complete.
Attention. Satellite Mentor 2 is now overhead at 2245.000 MHz. Elevation 75. Attention. Satellite Persona 1 is now overhead at 2240.000 MHz.
on
Elevation 70.0.
Geronimo Garcia.
Attention. Satellite KO91 is now overhead at 145.960 MHz. Elevation 62.1. Attention. Satellite KH122 is now overhead at 2262.500 MHz. Elevation 50. Attention. Satellite KH11 Crystal 1 is now overhead at 2262.500 MHz. Elevation. Attention. Satellite Starlink 1042 is now overhead at 2260.000 MHz. Elevation. Attention. Satellite Mercury 1 is now overhead at 2250.500 MHz. Elevation 57. Attention. Satellite Cosmos 2548 is now overhead at 2241.000 MHz.
Just go and log down at 5:52 p.m. A silver or gray Ford
Satellite Lacrosse 5 is now overhead at 2276.000 MHz. Elevation 55.
I'll go ahead and give management here a
Satellite Trumpet 1 is now overhead at 2250.000 MHz. Elevation 59. Attention. Satellite Topaz 1 is now overhead at 2276.500 MHz. Elevation 56.
7058, I'll be into the yard to meet up with her.
Attention. Satellite KH121 is now overhead at 2262.500 MHz. Elevation 50.
Okay, I'll open up the mic again.
Attention. Satellite KO92 is now overhead at 145.880 MHz. Elevation 27.3.
10-4, I'm sticking by the train.
I'll be fine with you up here.
I'll go to party separate day 25 to 30. Nine 36 8 38 38 90 30 68 38 Papa. And call for Medic 14 for sickle, Easy 1402 at 5502 Saratoga Boulevard, 55.
156, copy to 27. $4404-4499.
Incomplete.
4404.
197 files
I don't need
remain.
to return. That's going to be the manager that I'm going to give the request form to.
Where should be attached?
All right, built up.
Avoid traffic.
1208.
Go ahead.
Also works with a mouse if you want. You can even keep dragging windows on top of one another.
VirtualBox is a hypervisor that I use almost every day. However, there are alternatives, and the first one I briefly mentioned is VMware
And to do that, our vehicle was an operation summary, the FBI authorized to go after violent criminals, and in just 3 months, you had 8,700 arrests.
Sentiment analysis complete. Intelligence gathering on getting kennels 32 and result for getting kennels 32 and positive.
Good. 29876 29876 and secure Bravo.
2021. 129, 127. Make sure that consent form is signed. That's in the duplicate.
10-4, I got signed.
They're built by military contractors. There's even some websites and some YouTube videos by...
What is blue?
Ooh, the ocean is blue?
But yes, it was red and refusal.
Linux voice control stopped. Okay, regarding the recording labeled, but the origin. This represents a distinct philosophical inquiry by Johnny Heath.
The American Republic, eventually American democracy, is going to be driven by the representatives of the people.
the members of the House of Representatives and the Senate. And the president was a chief executive. His job was to execute the will of members of Congress. Presidents were not expected to take the initiative. They were not expected to drive policy. They were not expected to be the centerpiece of American policy.
David, I'm sorry, 38. No, 10:22. It's in another hour. 10:22.
No, this side, 70, I'm going to be pulling up on
I'm sorry, 38. Oh.
Show me that Candlewood. Ending mileage is going to be 51652.
Christi.
So the way fund accounting works, and not to get too much into
use the best process node available, that will still be in Taiwan until Intel becomes a viable option. So that's, I think, really the challenge. Is that's going to be a while, at least, right? The next 2 to 3 years.
How likely is it that Apple will start making some chips with Intel in the next few years?
I think there will be serious consideration if 14A really does deliver on all of its promises.
In August, Apple increased its commitment to manufacture in the U.S.